Tell me about your favorite Marvel Rivals character.
My favorite Marvel Rivals character is Jeff. He's the cutest Marvel Rivals character, and, well, he's fun to play. He can't really die half the time, so that's fun. And I love spitting people into the void.
Tell me how the overall character gameplay of the game affects the experience.
Having those unique amount of characters they have and all these playstyles with them, it just makes the game a lot different than all the other ones.
Tell me about the amount of characters and variety type of fighters that make it unique.
The fighters in the game allow it to be unique because, they have their own perks and stuff, all these cool abilities, and everything's different. Everybody's different.
What's your favorite experience on Marvel Rivals?
My favorite experience has to be when I was playing a practice match with the homie and we were staring at Luna Snow's butt.
Why do you think Marvel Rivals is on the most popular game chart?
Because it's a Marvel game and it's an action game, and that gets a lot of trending. No. You're good.
Tell me about your favorite Marvel Rivals character.
My favorite Marvel. I can't speak.
Fucking bloopers already.
Tell me about your favorite Marvel Rivals character.
My favorite character is probably Star-Lord because his ult can give you a auto aim and can shred people's health.
Tell me how the overall character gameplay of this game affects the experience.
The different types of characters like a tank and a healer can work really well together and can lead yourself to a win.
Tell me how the amount of characters and variety of fighters in the game make it unique.
I'm cooked. I switched up the
Tell me how the overall character gameplay changes the experience.
I don't know. What's the overall character? Jeez. The different. Oh, I guess like the different ults and different different types of melee or.
Tell me how the overall character gameplay of the game affects the experience.
The different characters like Star-Lord is a long range, and then you got Scarlet Witch, which is a close range. Can you just cancel that?
Tell me how the amount of characters and variety of fighters in the game make it unique.
The different variety of characters is pretty good. As you see, the tank can protect the healers, and the healers can constantly heal the tank.
What's your favorite experience on Marvel Rivals?
When I got a 38 kill streak despite Star-Lord's ult, and how their teammate was kind of dumb.
Why do you think Marvel Rivals is on the most popular game charts right now?
It's kind of like an Overwatch 2 copy, but Marvel, and it has a wide variety of characters that you are able to play.
Thank you.
Tell me your current opinion on the new Marvel Rivals.
I think it's a really good game. It has a lot of variety of different characters and combat. You can just use your characters to your ability, and it's really fun to play with friends and to play online because you can meet new, you can have fun with new people, or honestly, you can just play new characters that your favorite characters that you always wanted to really play in a game.
Me, the boss are kind of buns, but besides that, I guess it's good.
It's not that great. They could have done way better with the way the characters look and how they make the characters fight.
If you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
I buy most likely a very expensive car, a bunch of katanas, and if I felt like it, I might have honestly gone take a trip somewhere to Hawaii or something.
Alright. I would upgrade my music studio, buy a 1977 Corvette, then send the rest to African water charity.
I'll keep half of it and give the rest to charity.
Alright. Tell me about your favorite movie.
That would have to be Tremors, because it's about a sandworm, and basically it's like these two people out in the desert. They're basically deaths start appearing up, and they basically have to try and stop the tremor.
Friday. I love Ice Cube's acting, and I think it's a wonderful black sitcom. I watch it every Friday, and I eat popcorn bars.
My favorite movie would probably be Star Wars, not only because there's a lot of action, but it's hilarious how stormtroopers can't aim worth crap.
Okay, what's your opinion on the TikTok ban?
I don't really use TikTok, so it's not very useful to me. But I don't know how people who do use it feel like, but it doesn't really affect me that much.
I never really cared for TikTok, but when CapCut was banned, I was a little upset because I mostly edit on CapCut. And when my nana said CapCut was back, I was happy again. So yeah.
I mean, there's its pros and cons. It is very, it's very distracting and very addicting, but you can get a lot off of it.
Tell me about your least favorite war in history.
I'd have to say, honestly, Vietnam, because we had we had a lot of deaths and a lot of losses. I don't know what the current real stasis was it, but a lot of people died, and I don't think it was super necessary.
World War II, Hitler was a thing, and they gassed the Jews, and it's probably one of the most infamous wars in history.
Okay.
Probably World War II, because that's when Hitler gassed all the Jews and didn't care one bit.
Thank you.
What is the worst pain you've ever experienced?
I told my brother one day to hit me in the back of a guitar, and to this day I have back problems because of that stunt. So, yeah.
Try not to hit three, so there, straight up.
So I just click print, and we'll print that out.
Let's stop.
Probably when my appendix ruptured, I was puking out green bile, and it really, really hurt.
Tell me about your least favorite season of the year.
April, because I don't like Easter and it's boring. Blah blah.
Probably have to be summer. I don't look like I belong in summer, and I burn really easily. I get blisters on my shoulders sometimes if I'm too out in the sun.
What is your most fond childhood memory?
My fun childhood memory, anytime I've been doing skits for my brother or school, that would be a fun childhood memory in the future.
Hey! Get out of my duty house!
Hey, so one of my friends sent me this address because it said I'm gonna get Diddy and Mason and tons of games. Okay?
You can't get that here! You can't be here!
Oh yeah? I don't like your hat.
Probably when we went to Branson City, and we had a lot of fun doing the go-kart thing that loops around all the way down.
What do you think the biggest issue in the school is?
The teachers, they only care about themselves and not really the students, you know. They really only care about getting paid, you know. So yeah, wah, wah.
The biggest issue, I'm probably gonna say that even though we learn all this stuff now, I've talked to a lot of adults about it, and they usually don't remember anything. Even if they were taught this back in the day, they usually don't recall anything but the basics.
How did the pandemic affect you personally?
It was really boring. I really just sat there eating iced oat milk cookies and watching YouTube and stuff like that. It was really boring. So yeah.
I'll have to say that it was just very boring, and the Zoom calls, I most of the time fell asleep, and I usually didn't pay attention. But my learning went down, and also just my productivity went down.